Coach, 2-0 win over Oregon State tonight. You move into first place in WCC, 4-0. Just overall, your thoughts on the evening?
I thought we played really, really well in the first half. We were the better team. I thought Oregon State were the better team in the second half. And then we knuckled down defensively. And even though they had a lot of the ball, I don't think they had a ton of chances. But that's a really, really good team. I think Oregon State, Washington, and Duke are the three best teams we played this year.
Now, Samy, 2 goals tonight. The huge one early off the great play between him and Ethan in the midfield to get that shot, and then the penalty kick. Just what has he meant for your offense so far?
Should have scored a third goal. He had a big opportunity near the end to get the hat trick, and he's been good. He's grown every single year since he's been here, and I think that it's nice to have him and Caesar because on their own they can create opportunities, and that's what they've done tonight.
Now, Oregon State entered the name with the league's highest goal scorer, and they've allowed the fewest goals this season, and your defense was just stellar trying to stop their chances. What did you see from your defense the whole 90 minutes?
We've talked about that every single game when you get to the tournament, if we're fortunate enough to do so, that defense wins games. And I think that the group has been there since the start of the season, and they just got a little bit better and better. And there's a lot of confidence defensively, but it's because of all the work and effort without the ball. And every soccer team knows this, that that's what you have to do if you want to go forward in the tournament.
Over 2,100 people came to Toreros Stadium to see your team play tonight. What did you think of the atmosphere here tonight from the Toreros faithful?
Fantastic. And I said to the team, it's a 2.5-year project. This just didn't happen one game tonight versus Oregon State. This happened 2.5 years ago when we won our first conference, when we ended up winning up in San Francisco. And it happened last year when we won here, won the conference again when we beat Gonzaga. And who knows where we're going to end up this year. But our focus has been, can we do 3 in a row? And now we've got 4 games left, and let's see how it pans out.
Huge week coming up, going to USF and then going to Pacific.
Yep.
What do you want to see from your team going on the road as they look to control their destiny, and as you say, go for that third straight?
I think the message is that, play to your potential, and the game's going to take care of itself. We've got to make sure people recover and they're healthy, and then it's up to the coaches on our side to make sure we have the guys ready for Wednesday and then the following Saturday.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Big 2-0 win over Oregon State tonight. You guys did a great job holding one of the best offenses in the country scoreless, and then you guys got 2 key goals in the first half to get that win. Just overall, your thoughts on the night?
It was a dogfight out there. We got first two goals in the first 20 minutes, exactly what we wanted. We're a very good team going forward, and then we just absorbed the pressure for 70 minutes. It sounds crazy, but that's what happened. They're a very good side, all credits to them, but tonight we just came out on top, and I'm very proud of the boys. Every single one of them gave 100% tonight from back to front, and couldn't be happier.
You and Owen did a great job in the back line, just limiting their attack and just finding ways to create opportunities for you guys, and you helped Samy on that first goal of his. Just what could you guys see in your opportunities, and what were you able to do to take away their chances?
Well, good question. I think I love going forward personally. I'm kind of a weird kind of centre back because I'm in the other half quite a lot, and I like to create opportunities for my teammates. Owen's just a solid player. I've never seen anyone dribble past him. So we have full confidence in that whole back line that no one's going to get past us, and everyone kind of bounces off that. We bounce off each other in the fact that we just trust each other, and I think that shows in our play.
Now looking ahead to next week, big trip going to San Francisco,
yeah.
Pacific, at 4-0, controlling your destiny for conference. What do you guys want to do on the road to continue building this momentum?
I think we just got to keep at it, We've got to keep at it. It's not done. This was a huge game, but it's not done. We're halfway there. We've still got San Fran, who are a great opponent, Pacific, who are good, Portland here at senior night, who's another great opponent. It's just not done. And the boys need to know that, and I think if we keep this up, then there's nothing stopping us.
Thank you, Ethan.
Thank you very much.
Big 2-0 win against Oregon State. You scored the 2 goals in the first half, and then defensively you guys just held them off the board the rest of the night. Just overall, what did you see tonight?
I mean, I just saw so much grit, determination, and our back line was as solid as I could have wanted it. Anyone could have wanted it. I've never seen a more better defensive effort than tonight, honestly. We limited them to only 2 shots on goal, and we were just unbelievably solid defensively, I believe.
Now this game featured the 4 highest goal scorers in WCC, which included you. Now you're tied for first with one of the Oregon State players. Did that give you guys a little extra momentum knowing that you were playing such a great team that on a hot streak?
Yeah, and I knew that I had to step up, and if I want that player of the year, I knew I had to score multiple goals tonight, and it just came, and nothing better than that, knowing that you're back in the top first, it's awesome.
And that first goal you had, you and Ethan were really having great chemistry there as you were able to create that chances as you were dribbling up the field. Just what did you see in that connection?
I mean, I knew that I wanted to get him the ball, and he knew that he wanted to get me the ball back. And overall, I love working this left side with him. Like, our chemistry is really, really great, and I know that he loves getting forward as well. So it's always great to get him an assist too. I know he needs those. Yeah.
Now, after Caesar's fouled in the box and you get the penalty shot, you mentioned how great their keeper is at preventing those. What were you thinking in that moment?
I usually do a hezzy, a little stutter step before I take the penalty, and I look up. And when I looked up, I knew he was deciding on a side, and he dropped the shoulder, and so I just decided to strike it right down the middle and leave him no chance.
Now, looking ahead to next week, big road trip, going to San Francisco and then playing Pacific next weekend. What do you want to see from your team next week to continue building this momentum in conference?
We need more shutouts. We need more goals. We need to keep winning, and I feel like if we keep playing like we have been, then it'll just come, you know? And these next few games are pivotal. If we get these next 3 wins, I think that we can clinch it before we go away to LMU.
Thanks, Samy.